we're going to do some riding up here in Vermont. Stamford Hunt a Wolf. Let's get going. We're in Woodford up in the Stamford Ridge Riders area. First time up here for the season. We have got the Vauhti Verikko kit. Stage 3 kit, Stage 3 mud kit is what we're running. Although I do have it shimmed, so I got it modded up a little bit from what you're gonna get through Vauhti Verikko or Team MSC, all that kind of stuff. So I have shims in both my primary and my secondary. I was talking with a few members of the Stamford Ridge Riders a couple weeks ago. Thomas said that the trails held up well from the summer or from the winter, from the snowmobile clubs and all that, which is fantastic. They do look like to be in great shape. Sure, throughout the season they're grooming them. Now the Jack Pines area is not open, so normally you're getting about 40 miles worth of trails up here. Only half of it in the area that we can ride. The two clubs are connected, so I get about 20 miles worth of trails. I don't know if I get all 20 miles. I'm just doing some testing, a little bit of riding here. Also trying to get my camera equipment all figured out. I got the 3 cameras, got the one here in the mask, got my front one, and of course the one in the tail. And we do have the rubbing in the front left. Still waiting for my fender to come in. Still trying to get used to this Vauhti Verikko kit. It's definitely different than the RNG kit. I will say that. I'm not convinced that it's better or worse yet. I've only got about 20-ish miles somewhere in there on the kit itself. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's also been about 2 weeks since I've had an opportunity to run. Haven't had a chance to ride. Cool little area here. Now you can go across the bridge, which I'm going to do, but then you got, you know, for some of the bigger side-by-sides, you can go across down here, which is neat. I love this little area here. Got a nice little hill climb. I'm going to put it in low to get up the hill. This is me, but stop, get the stuff out of the way. Just don't drive over it. It's gonna take you, what, 30 seconds? There we go, all cleaned up. I know a lot of people say, and I agree with 100%, don't ride alone and all that, but like I said, I haven't been out in 2 weeks. We got a pack ride coming up on Monday, Memorial Day. Supposed to be hitting White Oaks if we can. The weather holds out, but I will go out on my own depending on where we go. Like this area here, there isn't a real lot of spots that are going to give me any trouble. I don't ride extremely fast. Again, I understand anything can happen at any point in time. I could be going down and have my wheel fall off, which has happened. Ask my wife. I'll post that picture. But I'll ride alone. I have a feeling that getting up to Sucker Pond is going to be pretty slick. Because these areas, I know it's super early in the season, but these areas are generally really dry. I also know that it gets real rocky in here, so I'm gonna go back into low gear. I'm a huge fan of low gear. I ride in low gear 90% of the time. That's just who I ride. I like to pick tough lines, not anything crazy like we were just talking about, but I enjoy a tough line. Testing out the suspension setup, I put that 2-inch lift kit in here, messed with the shocks a little bit. Yeah, this is usually dry, so we might get into some mud. Oh. So just leaving Sucker Pond here. Couple of offshoots that's a go around for the puddle that I came through. We call it a puddle. This section over here to the right, it's supposed to be a go around, but it's been trenched out and it's pretty nasty, so I just stay on this one. It was more fun anyway. Yeah. So now we're gonna head out the main trail. You're gonna check out Stagecoach Road. How great of a job they did with that thing. Stamford Ridge Riders came in with the money that was donated, money that they've earned and all that kind of stuff. Did just a tremendous job with maintaining that. It looks so good. I can't tell. I think one of these times what I might have to do is come up here. It might be just absurd to do this, but I just might have to do it, where I ride these trails with the RNG kit. Oh boy. I ride these trails with the RNG kit and then switch over. I am a mess now. And then switch over, put the Vauhti Verikko kit in, like bring my shop in the back of my truck and test them out, because they're close. Like they're close. They're just different. Like the power is different in these kits. And again, I don't think one is better than the other. I just think that they're different. Having these wheel spacers on, I get drenched in these spots though. I got water on my face, mud water on my face. I love this little spot right here. We're gonna go. Oh yeah, love the sound of that tire rubbing. It's my favorite thing. Now these are good sized trails in here. The club does a really good job of keeping these things fairly wide. I don't know as if you can get a 72-inch wide machine in here, because there are some spots where it gets super narrow, like the bridge that we came across when we first started. You definitely can't get across with that. Anything than a wider than a 60-inch machine, 64-inch machine or whatever, you cannot get across that bridge. But they do a really good job of keeping these things maintained and wide. You can see they have all this stuff built up, got it dug out so the water drains. Riding these trails and riding all over Vermont, really, going up to New Hampshire, being at White Oaks, going out to a lot of the trails in New York State, like Tall Pines, out in the western part of the state. I love this. Like, I absolutely love this. It's so nice, it's so relaxing. Yes, it can be frustrating at times when you get stuck, but that's the fun of it. For me, I do modifications that aren't needed on my machine. My father has a 100% stock Suzuki 750 King Quad, and he can follow me anywhere. It's not always about the machine. It's about the person that's driving it too, right? but he 1000% knows what he's capable of. He can go around stuff, he can go through stuff, but for the most part, he follows me anywhere. He's not gonna go in that super deep stuff like you see little Jake and I go into, you know, stuff like this. He's not gonna go in that. I know Russ goes into a lot of that stuff with the billy goat, but you need waders, you need mud tires. Rick somehow gets through. Rick and Anthony and Hannah somehow get through a lot of that stuff. He's got a stock 700 Can-Am with semi-bald tires. But he gets through it. I don't know how. He amazes me with that machine. Great part about riding with a big group is to hang, you know, be with people out on the trails, people that you enjoy being around. There we go with the first solo rip up in Vermont, Woodford, Vermont, in the Stamford Ridge Riders area. This is the aftermath of our little rip today. Still with the Vauhti Verikko Stage 3 mud kit inside here. A little bit modified. Got a couple of shims, two 1mm shims in the secondary and the primary is what we got. I gotta tell you, I'm still kind of up in the air on which is, I don't think either is better between the RNG or the Vauhti Verikko kit. I just think that they're different. I think they do different things, but they will give you power. I really don't think either one is better than the other one. They just act differently. So there we go with the first rip. We're back up in Vermont. We plan on traveling all over the place in Vermont. There's so many different trails. I'll try to put a little map somewhere here so you can see kind of the different areas that Vermont does have. Whole bunch of clubs, whole bunch of different areas. We're gonna be ripping around a whole bunch this summer. So it's Tim, Hunt the Wolf. We'll see you soon.